everyone. You're welcome to the Total Education Show.
School is not just about academic subjects alone. School is also about co-curricular activities. School is engagement with fun. School is a lot more than just the cognitive side of things.
Development of a child is 360, and that's why we have tagged this program Total Education Show.
Team is here to raise kids that will identify the problems, come together as a group, inquire why this problem happened, and see a way to correct the error.
We normally say that we have 4 baskets of rights. So four baskets
of rights.
Of children.
Oh, awesome.
As provided for by the Child Rights Law.
At the end of 3-year training in technical colleges, students are competent enough to take any job.
Sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. Thank you. Hello friends, hello everyone at home. My name is Wumi Tolu Alalade, the anchor on the Total Education Show. Yes, Total Education Show. The show is put together and packaged by the Lagos State Ministry of Education for your co-curricular aspect of education. So you have a total and a valued education system even in your homes. Yes. Now what areas we will be looking at? We're going to be looking at STEM issues. We're going to be looking at TVET, and we'll be looking at, yes, child protection issues. Everything that has to do with child protection and advocacy of your children, even as they are home. Now, do you want to give me feedback? Yes, I want to hear from you. You can send in your feedbacks to me on this WhatsApp number 081-26601-889. Yes, WhatsApp messages only on 081-26601-889. Yes, I'm waiting and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. Thank you. Welcome to today's episode of the Total Education Show. Today, we're talking about TVET, and with me in the studio, I have Olaiwola Olufemi. He's the Director of Education and also Principal of GTC Ekpe. He will be talking about TVET, the relevance, opportunities that avail, and all other stakeholders of TVET as it relates to the economy. Also, we'll be showing you clips and videos of things and activities done in the TVET schools in Lagos State. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show as we go on. Today I have in the studio with me Olaiwola Olufemi Isaiah. Is the Principal, Government Technical College, Udomola Ekpe. He's as well a Director of Education, working with the Lagos State Ministry of Education under the LASVEP board. You're welcome, Olaiwola.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you. Today we want to look at generally everything that has to do with TVET. When they say TVET, I would like you to start by giving us an overview or like the full meaning of TVET.
The word TVET simply means Technical and Vocational Education Training.
Okay.
The major difference between the normal secondary school setting and technical colleges is that our own educational system involves the study of technologies, related sciences, and acquisition of practical skills into students.
Okay.
At the end of 3-year training in technical colleges, students are competent enough to take any job from industry, and if they choose to set up their own personal business, they can do that. This is not achievable in the normal secondary school setting.
definitely, because they have to go on further into the higher institution.
Exactly.
Before they can actually have.
At the same time, students from technical college can equally further their education to university, polytechnic, or college of education as they may like.
Fit.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. I understand the technical vocational education colleges in Lagos State is under the management of the LASFEB. I think that's the board.
You are right.
And it's headed by Ms.
Ms.
Funke
Funke.
Aziz.
Yes, you are correct.
I want you to just relate how they work together. What's
All right. Thank you. In Lagos State, we have 5 technical colleges located in each of the divisions.
Oh, strategically located in all the 5 main
exactly.
divisions.
The main work of LASFEB is to exercise control on each of those technical colleges, admission policy, examination, and other quality assurance monitoring of the colleges.
Okay, just to manage all the colleges.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you.
Right.
So from there, I want us to look at a short video that will just tell us about a brief intro to what exactly we have at the TVET schools.
Students, meta furniture, table and chairs. The belief of Lagos State government in using TVET as one of its tools to drive the economy has led her to committing the state technical colleges in the 5 divisions of the state to produce their classroom desks and benches. Government, through its agency, LASFEB, provided the infrastructure, workshop, tools and equipment that depletes a modern training center, competent technical instructors, training materials. These training materials includes metals and HD board. These materials play dual roles. 1. To equip the students with competency skill in their trade areas. The trade areas includes metal fabrication and furniture through carpentry. On completion of the student desks and benches, it will enhance conducive learning environment for students. The process of production improves teamwork and entrepreneurship skills on the part of students. It equally instills in students practical competency skills for the world of work. The picture that follows shows the production processes of metal furniture, student desks and benches to the final end users.
Welcome back. I'm sure you enjoyed that video showing us how the TVET students make furniture that are used in our schools in Lagos State. Olaiwola, I want you to look at the significant role. Coming from the video that we just saw, I want you to kind of relate the significant role that TVET plays in driving the economy.
In the course of my introduction, I made mention of acquisition of practical skills.
Yes.
That is one of the things that you have seen. Lagos State government in its effort to provide us with school furnitures.
Yes.
They provided materials, and we involve our students in making those desks and benches.
Yes.
And
Wonderful, very beautiful.
in the course of doing this, the students have mount up a sort of skill.
Yes.
Whenever they come across such a project later in future, they won't have problem in executing it. They were properly supervised by their instructors, and all of them work as a team in order to come to the final end of the production.
Yes, we could see that in the video. Yep. And as well, I noticed that their tutors were there,
yes,
trying to put them through. And this is a way of making them entrepreneurs.
Exactly.
Yes.
They were equally involved in doing some of the purchases.
Wow.
So that
the materials. Fantastic.
Yep.
Yes. So can you just tell us the impact of this TVET on all the stakeholders in education? When we're talking stakeholders, I want you to go down the government. How do they impact the TVET? Then the industrial partners, the parents, and then we move on to the students and teachers.
Right, thank you. Government plays a major role in driving TVET. Government provides us with infrastructures in all the colleges, our laboratories, workshops, and classroom. Apart from that, they employ qualified and competent instructors that will teach the student. From time to time, they update their skills by organizing, yes, a sort of training, capacity building training that will enable them to flow well with the modern demand in the area of technology.
Good.
And salary are not delayed, regularly paid. And that is
important.
A greater motivator for the instructors.
Yes, definitely. What about the industrial partners? What are those areas of impact?
Yes, industry partners, they are playing prominent roles as well. While our students are in the college, at the end of at the beginning of their Tech 2, they will go for 3 months industrial attachment.
Okay.
It is these industry partners that do absorb them. What we have been training them upon in the college,
yes,
they will go and have formal knowledge about it in industry. They will equally come back to exercise same while in the college. It's not only students alone. We have what is called TWES, Teachers Industrial Working Experience.
Okay.
Occasionally, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, teachers during the holiday do go to industries in order to gain more experience about the need in the industry, so that when they come back to school, they'll be able to know the exact thing to be taught to students.
I want you to stop there, Olayiwola, because I want us to look at another video from the TVET, just to see what he's trying to say. We'll be right back.
The management of Lagos State Technical and Vocational Education Board organized a special program for technical schools instructors on entrepreneurship development program in collaboration with Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria. Lagos State Coordinator of SMEDAN and the lead facilitator of the program, Mr. Yinka Fisher, addressing the gathering, highlights the essence of the program.
We believe that government cannot do everything. And one of the ways by which you can be of help to government is by going back after the program to train those within us to be able to know that, yes, at the end of their program, they should not be looking for how they can knot tie or put jacket on. They should be thinking of how they can be their own boss.
The state coordinator dissected the paper, Be Your Own Boss, on the first day of the program.
We must understand how do we start a job, because information is very, very critical. What makes a difference between the rich and the poor is the level of what? Information. The rich man has enough information to trigger to anywhere. But the poor man is limited by the volume of what? Information.
Participants share their views on the program.
If we have entrepreneurship in our curriculum, that means periodically teachers should be taught latest developments on entrepreneurship for better method of delivery, because there is no way you can give what you don't have.
An entrepreneur must be able to keep proper records of their businesses. So we are going to teach our students how to keep proper record, how to draw business plan, good business plan, and how to convert their craft to enterprise, to business.
We are trying to encourage our students that after graduation, they should be employer of labor. They should not search for a job, but they should create a job. So with this training, it will help us to be more equipped in order to be able to convince our children, our students, so that they will be eager, they will be equipped to start on their own.
Lagos State Technical and Vocational Education Board is saddled with responsibilities of repositioning technical and vocational education and reducing youth restiveness in Lagos State.
Welcome back. As you can see, we have industrial partners working with the TVET to empower the students and to create avenue for employment. Yes, let's go back to the industrial partners role now.
Yes, among the industry partners we have are Festo, Samsung Academy,
Wow.
Skipper, Woodstyle, Elisade.
And you have quite a number of them.
We have them in good numbers. And each of them, like I said before, do engage as students and instructors on industry training
And empowerment.
and empowerment.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So I want us to look at the area of parents. What's the roles of the parents? What do you think they need to do more in order to feel the impact of TVET?
We have to appreciate our parents at home. If they fail to release their children, we won't have anything in our colleges. Apart from releasing their children, they are also involved in making one contribution or the other in our colleges. Like at Ekpe, the parent forum is about to complete the student hall
That's wonderful.
that they are building for us. The same thing is happening at Ekotu.
Thank you so much.
From time to time, they do link us with industries where our students do their CWES.
Okay. CWES again is the training that partners.
Student Industrial Work Experience Scheme.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We've been able to hear from Olaiwola the various impacts that stakeholders have on the technical vocational education training. And I would like us to, I always say seeing is believing. So let us look at another video as we go on in the discussion.
A drone is a remote controlled device. It could either be used in air, land or water. A quadcopter drone consists of 4 rotors and propeller. It is controlled by using a transmitter and a receiver, that is to say a radio system. Also, a camera on board can be used to take aerial photographs and survey of a particular location. Its control surfaces solely depend on the pilot using the transmitter to communicate the receiver on board for pitch, roll, yaw, and throttle. Various electronic components are incorporated to make the drone work perfectly. We have the GPS module, accelerometer sensor, proximity sensor, autopilot, etc. Applications: it can be applied in sports, military, deliveries, security, cinematography, and it can be used domestically. Also, we have an RC boat, that is to say, radio-controlled boat. It is also a drone used on water. It is also similar to the quadcopter. The difference is just the control surfaces, because it can only move forward, backward, maneuver left and right with the help of the rudder, which is connected to a servo motor. Materials used in constructing these boats are, we have fiberglass, styrofoam, brushless motor, ESC, that is to say, electronic speed controller, cadmium batteries, propeller, and radio system, that is to say, the transmitter and receiver. Application: it is mostly used for surveillance on water for anti-piracy and coastline security. It can also be used for water sports. It's a combined effort of students from the following section: the electronics section, motor vehicle mechanics section, and computer craft section.
Looking at the video we just concluded, we can see that the 21st century skills is imbibed totally and fully into the training in the technical and vocational education colleges. And we can see the drone being launched.
Yes.
That's quite good. And it shows that actually we're doing something that is needful now and that is relevant in this 21st century.
Exactly. At the end of every year, all our final year students do embark on projects. Some of them go on the net in order to search for reasonable project that has to do with modern demand. That is why you see that one. It is the combined effort of students from about 6 different departments.
Wow.
Computer, electrical, electronics, mechanical, and motor vehicle mechanic students.
Wow.
They all come together with the support of their instructors in order to decide that and finally make it work.
Beautiful. The thing was well launched, and you can even see the boats that they
Yes, we have Laguna Tepe. On completion of that surveillance boat, it was taken to Riverside.
So they really used the boat.
So they tested it right on the water.
Wow. So next time you want to go on a trip on the riverine areas of Lagos State, make sure that you contact the Technical and Vocational Education Center.
And the main reason,
and let them, you can take the boat and go for a ride. Yes,
the main reason why they go into that project is that natural resources is around us, the water.
Yes, and
we have not been tapping into its effectiveness. I mean the usefulness to the community.
Yes.
That is why they go into making that boat. So that one can be developed to a bigger one that can carry people from one place to the other on the river.
Wonderful. So we have a lot of contributions from the Lagos State Technical and Vocational Education trainings, the colleges, and we cannot but mention that these people, they are actually showcasing things that are very needful in the 21st century. Because when you talk about creativity, innovation, you talk about using their imagination to do things that solve problems in their neighborhood, in their immediate neighborhood, like you just mentioned. We can see that these children are actually doing what they can and having their own quota to the economy of Nigeria and Lagos State in particular. Thank you very much, Olaiwola.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll have you next time and we'll be able to talk more on other issues bordering on TVET.
Thank you
for coming.
Thank you.
This episode of the Total Education Show focused on TVET wouldn't have been possible without the support of our governor, Mr. Olushola Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and also the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Mrs. Folashade Adefisayo. Not to forget the Executive Secretary of LASVEB, Ms. Ronke Aziz. We thank you for your support. Please, we are still awaiting your feedback. try to send any of your questions on this discussion we had today and all the videos you have watched to the number showing on your screen. I look forward to hearing from you, and you should send only WhatsApp text messages, or you could send a picture of one of your own creation at home that you want us to hear on the television. Thank you for joining this program, and thank you for being a part of today's episode. See you next time. I remain your anchor, Wunmi Tolualalade. Bye for now.